Hi everyone, I am Naresh Dhanwani. I am Senior Technical Trainer and Center Supervisor with Jetking. Today I am going to tell you about networking devices that we use in our IT companies. So these networking devices are of enterprise level. First of all, you can see this is a simple switch type of device that is basically meant for giving connection to all your computers. But this is a simple switch, it cannot be configured. So, a basic switch it is. And if you see, these all are the ports where you can connect your PCs. So, this is a simple switch that we can use for small offices. Then you can see there are other switches also. This is a switch that is configurable switch that we can configure because it has something called as console port. It have other ports also where you can connect computers and other network devices. It can be having other connection points, like it can be having some serial ports. So it is a smart serial port that is available. So a kind of switch which is you can say configurable. There is another switch, again a configurable switch from Cisco. This is a SF300 switch. It is basically a switch which can be used and configured with various VLANs which is required for security purposes or other kind of things. It also have a console port at backend. So a different kind of console which where you can connect COM port and serial ports. It can also be configured with some management IPs with help of these ports. By configuring some VLAN settings and all we can do. By browsers also we can configure the switches. So this is a enterprise level switch. Further you can see we have some kind of routers. These are modular routers. That's why we can add some slots here. You can see open slot is there. I can add a card related with my ports of the router, which can be a serial card or maybe Ethernet card. Then you can see we have Ethernet ports like fast Ethernet ports. We have console port here also. So we can configure this router. It is a configurable router. It is a modular router. So a enterprise level router you can use with our IT companies and all. Now if you see properly, these routers and these switches, they all are enterprise level. That's why we have various ports here. Here also we have smart serial ports. These smart serial ports can be used to connect two routers. We can connect this router to this router with help of serial port. This is the smart serial port. You have console port for configuring it. You have Ethernet port for giving connection to another switches like this 24 port or 48 port switch. So we can have connection between them. You can see we have different cables. Now you can see this is a cable which you can use for connecting router to router. This is a cable again which is required to have connection between them, and then we can connect router to router. So this is a basically you can say a serial kind of cable. To connect them with smart ports you can use this particular cable. So these are the serial cables that are used. If you want to configure If you want to configure your router or your switch, so you may require a console cable like this. So this is a console cable. You can see one side of console cable is of serial port, that is 9 port DB9, and here you have RJ45 type of connector which is need to be connected to your router or switch or your like a device. So this is a kind of cables that we can use. Apart from that, if your router and all they are the ADSL type of routers, so you may require some kind of phone lines and all. You may require these type of cables also. In case your network is of fiber optic cables, you may require some type of cables like that also. So different possibilities are there. You may require normal Ethernet ports का connection to be done with your switch and routers. You may require normal cables also. So these all are required for having connections, and these all are the networking device that can be used for having your IT network. So this is all about your networking devices and cables and all. In case you have any query regarding the cables, regarding the network cables or network devices, please have a have a comments and all, and have a query. Thank you all of you.